Lydia could hardly believe how long Joseph was taking to act on the information she had given him. More than a week had passed since she sent him the address, yet he still hadn't shown up to reclaim his runaway wife. Worse, he refused to answer her calls. Each additional day that Linda remained in the mansion felt like one more opportunity slipping through Lydia's fingers, threatening her own chances with Mark. She paced her bedroom, fuming over Joseph's lack of urgency. Didn't he care that his so-called wife was living under another man's roof? But if he wouldn't move quickly, then Lydia would have to. Her plan was simple: capture Mark's attention, and Linda would be forced out of the picture. That same day, Lydia noticed Mark leaving the house, headed for his office. She saw her chance and quickly styled her hair, ensuring it fell in soft waves over her shoulders. Then she hurried downstairs, watching from a window as Mark's car pulled out of the driveway. She slipped outside and signaled the security guard to stop him just beyond the gates. When Mark stepped out of the car to investigate, Lydia seized the moment. She rushed toward him, breathless yet smiling brightly. "Mark!" she called out, as if in sudden need. "So sorry. I was trying to catch you before you left. I wanted a ride into town." She moved closer, intending to draw him in. Then, out of the corner of her eye, she noticed a figure across the street. She ignored it at first, focusing on her plan. With a practiced flick of her hair, she pretended to stumble, emitting a small squeal. Mark lunged forward to steady her, hands gripping Lydia's arms to prevent a fall. "Got him," she thought triumphantly. But the moment was ripped away by a furious shout from across the street. "Linda, you bitch! How dare you!" Confusion flashed in Lydia's eyes. Linda? It dawned on her that Joseph, the figure now rushing toward them, must have mistaken her for her sister. Her recently dyed hair and simpler style had made the resemblance stronger. Joseph reached into his jacket and whipped out a gun, his face twisted with rage. "How dare you stand there with another man?" he snarled, pointing the weapon in their direction. "Joseph?" Lydia sputtered, shock coursing through her. "Wait!" A deafening shot cracked the air. Agonizing pain tore through her chest, and Lydia stumbled backward, her vision blurring. Joseph's expression crumpled in horror as though he couldn't believe what he had done. Mark shouted something unintelligible and caught Lydia before she hit the ground. The security guard sprinted over, his face full of alarm. Through the haze of pain, Lydia realized she couldn't move her arm. "He shot me. He thought I was Linda." Tears pricked her eyes, equal parts anguish and bitter realization. Her desperate attempts to win Mark had landed her in Joseph's crosshairs, in every sense of the word. As her thoughts spiraled into darkness, Lydia's mind clung to one terrible, furious regret. This wasn't how it was supposed to be.